We can clearly see he suck. Obviously, 82 is not gonna recognize how much he sucks, is even gonna platform him, even if his own friend Couture Bay, the woman with the good coochie, like even if she is like, yo, this man is disgusting, that's a pig, because every woman can recognize that man as the pig that he is. Like I say people because what's her name, Tasha K went and talked about the whole situation with 82 with 82 with Storm Monroe, and she didn't deny, I think, eating anything.
Hey, Bay Squad, what's going on? Hello, 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 hello. So I'm gonna wait for some of y'all to get up in here so we can talk. Okay, so we can talk because we gotta talk about some things. We gotta talk about some things. Hey, Magic T3, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Hey, Barry, what's going on? Look at y'all up in here today. I tried to go live at a good time. I don't know why I did that. Hey, Janelle, what's going on? Hey, y'all. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, Miss Louisiana. What's going on? Shout out to the babes. Listen, we got a packed show today. Very packed. And I'm not trying to have y'all here for a long time because I know the World Cup is going on. A lot of y'all are watching that. And don't we love how the World Cup is just uniting us a one game at a time? And I keep telling y'all, the world is seeing it's not everybody, it's certain people. It's certain people. Hey, Queen Lioness, what's going on? Hello, 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 hello. But y'all, we gotta talk. We have to talk about JC winning big against Tony Buzbee. Yes. Y'all see what happens? These people come out the woodworks with these lawsuits and then they lose, and then all of a sudden we don't hear nothing else. No, we got to talk about it. We got to talk about the Barbz are mad at Trim. The Barbz are mad at Trim. Oh my God, we got to talk about it because I keep telling y'all that stain culture exposes themselves every time. Delusional, delusional. Baby, we got to talk about some things. And of course, we have to talk about the DL Whisperer. He is free. He is free. He is free. Shout out to the DL Whisperer. And of course, the Cheetah Girls. Because why are they doing a Cheetah Girl reboot? And it's looking very whitewashed. What's going on over there with Disney? Okay, but before we get into that, let's like, comment, and subscribe. Tap that notification bell so you can get all the updates and alerts. And remember, opinions are not facts. Everything we say here is allegedly and for entertainment purposes solely. So sit back, relax, sip you some apple juice or my fave, the vegan water, and let's get into the mess, shall we? Hey, Darius, what is going on? Yes, we got everybody in the chat. Let me pin that. So y'all already know what to do. Like this video, share this video, like this video, share this video. Okay. Okay. Shout out to the DL Rita. Yes. I'm happy he's free because I keep telling y'all the only people who wanted him in prison were those who were mad that he was exposing the DL culture, which is so weird to me. It's like the things that they're saying, they're so upset. And I keep telling y'all it's because a lot of people enjoy the DL culture because they get paid. It's as simple as that. Why else would they be upset? Why else would they be upset if it has nothing to do with them? If it has nothing to do with them, it's just so weird to me. I don't understand because let's be very clear and let's talk about the deal whisperer, shall we? When the deal whisperer was exposing these men and he was into the battles and the women's was out there sharing their stories and what was going on, the only people who were upset were the people who were mad in the community. And I'm like, do y'all not want these men to come out of the closet? Yes or no? Yes or no? Hey La, hey Boo. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Yes or no? Hold on, I'm about to turn this light on because I feel like I'm really dark. But do y'all see the skin is glowing? You see the clavicle, baby? We be in the gym. We be in the gym. That's the wrong light, child. I feel like that's better. I feel like that is better. Nobody. Please like this video before I engage with this channel. So the DL Whisperer came home today. The only reason I found out is because Tasha K. Tasha K went live earlier today. And in the live, she talked about how T.S. Madison was upset. And I keep telling y'all, I think T.S. Madison is really mad because the DL Whisperer has the attention of women. And the reason why I did not say black women, because it was white women in the comments exposing DL men, the things they put up with these DL men. And I keep telling y'all, the only people who want DL culture to be a thing is people who bask in secrecy because they get paid. It's a financial situation. Okay? It has nothing to do with black women won't accept DL men. It has nothing to do with black women won't date bisexual men, because if you let the trans girls tell it, all the men gay. So if all the men are gay, why are you mad that the DLs are being exposed? I don't know. I don't know. It just something just don't sound right to me. So I'm very interested to see what he has to say. I want him to talk about his stint in prison. I don't want the deal whisperer to mention Dominique Morgan, who also went to prison for committing fraud, stealing against her own community. I don't want him to mention Dominic Morgan or T.S. Madison. Both of them are some, as much as they like to say they're activists for the community and they stand on big business and all these other things, they're grifters. They are grifters. Just like we got grifters in the heterosexual community, we got scammers in the heterosexual community, they got it in the trans community too. They got it in the trans community too, child. They don't care nothing about the activism. They don't care nothing about the girls and the dolls and all that stuff. They don't care. They use that as a crutch to spread hate and to dox people and to get out here and do all types of things. I saw it for what it was. Y'all saw what they was doing with the spiritual whistleblower. Y'all saw what they was over there doing with Michelle ATLian. Y'all saw what they was over there doing with the black female content creators, the Tasha K's, the men who were against it, because all of a sudden I didn't see not near trans woman who was mad at the DL Whisper speak on YG yet. Ain't that interesting? Y'all don't find that suspicious? Y'all don't find that suspicious? Okay. So welcome home to the DL Whisper. Welcome home, boo. You deserve it. You deserve it. Okay. Let's get into. Let me exit out of this so that way we can bring up Jay-Z winning his case. Baby, Rock Nation, I don't know what kind of lawyers they got over there, but baby, they are working. Jay-Z, Tony Buzbee. Tony Buzbee. Tony Buzbee was like, look, he thought he was going to win. Absolutely not. Mm-mm. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Let's get into it. Texas judge dismisses all of Tony Buzbee's lawsuits against Jay-Z. This came out 3 hours ago. No, I don't want to subscribe to the newsletter. Sorry. This came out 3 hours ago. Busby had accused Jay-Z and Rock Nation of unfairly targeting his clients. All disputed. I keep telling y'all, Busby ain't nothing but a wannabe lawyer. He's a grifter too. Hey Bougie, hey Boo. I told y'all that. I never believed anything Tony Busby was saying. He was over there with the likes of Jaguar Wright. And y'all think I'm gonna believe him? No. Mm-mm. So, Texas judge dismissed all of Houston lawyer Tony Buzbee's claims against Jay-Z and Rock Nation in the latest chapter of the continuous legal battle that started in 2024. On June 16, Texas State Judge Kristen Hawkins ruled that the court did not have jurisdiction to rule on the claims of Geraldo Garcia, Jose Maldonado, and the Busby law firm against Jay-Z and his entertainment company, Rock Nation. Rock Nation's and the attorneys working with Jay-Z's camp were accused of unfairly targeting Busby's clients, including alleged attempts by Rock Nation to force them to sign a class action lawsuit. Child, you know they not trying to hear that. The Barbz are not trying to hear that. And then they caught up in some other legal stuff. We don't talk about it. In December 2024, Busby filed a lawsuit in Texas naming Rock Nation, Jay-Z's legal firm, Quinn Emanuel, and lawyer Marcy Croft as plaintiffs. Busby claimed that the three defendants persuaded his former clients to bring frivolous lawsuits against him by using shadowy operatives and promises of financial incentives. Okay. Garcia, a plaintiff in the lawsuit and a former client of Busby's legal practice, claimed that two investigators arrived at his house while posing as representatives of the state. The figures allegedly offered him money to participate in a class action lawsuit against Busby and company. The now dismissed lawsuit was one of several complaints that resulted from the growing conflict between Busby and Jay-Z's team following Busby's now retracted complaint. I thought y'all said Tony Buzbee was this amazing lawyer. And let's get into what he had to retract. In 2024, Busby alleged that Jay-Z and Sean Diddy Combs FA'd a 13-year-old girl at a 2000 MTV Music Awards after party. Baby, I'm here to tell y'all right now, y'all might as well get ready to take your videos down and issue a statement. Because if you don't, Rock Nation is coming for you. Jay-Z publicly referred to the accusations as a blackmail attempt and promptly refuted them. In February 2025, the lawsuit filed by Jane Doe was willingly dismissed with prejudice. There has been a tense back and forth in the courtroom, with Jay-Z even taking shots at Busby during his Roots picnic set in late May, calling the Houston lawyer an ambulance chaser. The new ruling does not weigh in the contents of the accusations, but the accusations were dismissed because the state of Texas lacks personal adjudication over Rock Nation. The claims may be refiled elsewhere, so the legal battle is far from over. Busby told TMZ that an appeal is on the way. Child, he's about to lose even more. Tony Buzbee is MAGA down, right? But I keep telling y'all better start getting into this. If you're gonna be a because I see Wiley in the chat. If you're gonna be a sharecropper blogger, you better make sure you understand the law, because Jay-Z and them are not playing. Did y'all not see Clive Davis died yesterday? If you don't think they're using that demonic white man's energy to spread that return to sender to some of y'all, I don't know what y'all doing, but let's continue. Let's continue. Daddy, I'm almost done. We will definitely appeal, Busby said. The type of conduct alleged isn't protected speech. No matter who won this round, we knew there would be appeals. It certainly ain't over. Tony, please. Tony, please. Baby, you lost. When you lost against Diddy, I know you lost. Put a one in the chat if you knew Tony Buzbee was out here losing. Put a two in the chat if you didn't know that. Put a one in the chat if y'all knew Tony Buzbee was losing. Put a two in the chat if y'all didn't know that. Sue Rock Nation, if you're gonna sue, y'all better make sure you do it right. Hey Wiley, what's going on? Are you covering the case? They better take it down. I'm telling you, listen, Rock Nation is not playing. Trim is obsessed with the Queen of Rap. Is she? Is she? Because it's not giving that. It's not giving that. Not on the social medias. Maybe you got something exclusive. Send it to my DM on Instagram so we can get it to the pieces. Okay. Now we about to wake it up. Y'all know me. Y'all know me.
Wake this shit the fuck up. Go ahead. Should I wake this shit the fuck up? I've been with her for how long? Should I wake this shit? I've been with her for how long?
Y'all. Why is Rock Nation out here getting the people? And the people are shook. The people are shook. Okay? The people are terrified. Is it this one? Because just in case y'all didn't know, earlier this month, New York state lawmakers passed a new anti-stalking legislature. Jay-Z's team, Rock Nation, and its advocacy coalition were integral in the raising of public awareness and getting the act to the floor vote. Y'all see why voting is so important? Baby, they are out here doing all kinds of things. It's called the Creep Act. Will extend civil orders of protection to all stalking cases. You can now file for protection the same day. No arrest needed, no relationship required. They must stay away immediately. They are mobilizing digital campaigns using hashtags like Pass the Creep Act to educate the public on the necessity of extending protections and urging state lawmakers to vote in favor of the bill. If you don't think this is something, baby, MAGA is out here right now in Washington, D.C. They had a conference with a man who wrote a book on, what was it? I think it was New York Times versus, I'm forgetting the law, but it's dealing with First Amendment speech. It's dealing with First Amendment speech. If you don't have the money to fight for your constitutional rights, to say the things that you are saying, baby, you better get astute in law. They are coming. Some of you don't even have a legal team. Some of you don't even have a legal team. You just out here saying any and everything because you think it's cute. And Jay-Z is working diligently behind the scenes. Hey, Gracie's Garden. Hey, boo. I'm telling y'all, these people are not playing. They will make an example out of you. They will make an example out of you. A lot of y'all think y'all are Tasha K. You're not Tasha K. You're not Tasha K. You're not Tasha K. I'm just here to tell you. You are not Tasha K. You about to be in the courthouse. Thank you to all the members of the New York State Legislature for voting yes, and all the advocates who worked tirelessly to make this possible. It says the quiet work of Jay-Z. Child. Cardi B said in Spaces they're about to start passing new internet laws for harassment and stalking. Thank you, Buki. Can we get these likes up? Can we get 50 more likes, please, and thank you? I'm bringing y'all breaking news. You know, everybody wants to be salacious, but they don't want to tell you about what's really going on. They don't want to tell you about what's really going on. They don't want to tell you about what's really going on. YouTube and Google are allowing monetization from AI-generated lies that defame Black public figures and mislead the public. This is a modern misinformation economy, and it's harming real people. We filed a formal FTC complaint. Tech giants must put an end to these practices. If you're not showing your face, baby, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. This is civil rights attorney Ben Crump. Even though I don't agree with all his practices and how he do things, it's coming. I want y'all to understand. Not Tasha K is broke. She can't be too broke now. She over there with Wendy Williams people. Yes, please smash that like button. Right? Let's see. They got in here. Here is the lawsuit. Shout out to Jay Nolan, who was out here doing the work. We played enough defense. 2026 is all offense. We played enough defense. 2026 is all offense. Sean Carter is a lot of things to a lot of people: an artist, a tastemaker, a hustler, a hip hop elder. This is from GQ, quoting it. And then next thing you know, they got y'all names up in here. It got your names up in here. It got your real name and your social media handle. I told y'all.
He said, take a village to raise a child. But what if the village is retarded? What you think it's gonna produce?
Baby, they got impressive in here. They got impressive. I'm showing you right here. Impressive, real name. Harriet Eve, real name. They got Cattails TV, real name. Campfire Daily, real name. Baby, they are not playing with y'all. They got y'all all tied up in this mess. All of it. Can you imagine? Some of you can't because you think this is, oh, it's so good for me. It's so good for me. Is it good for you? Is it good for you? They got Sean Atwood. Y'all are so stupid. Baby, if they can't get Jaguar right, they coming after you. I am so happy I didn't have that weird hold on my platform. I told you hoes, once I get to America, it's up and it's stuck. I planted my feet on solid ground. I've been outside in nature ever since I got home. I told you hoes, y'all was out there playing. I said, I got something for you. You won't leave me alone, don't worry. This is amazing. They got Sherelle's World up in here. Sean Atwood. Baby, they got Tasha K in here. It's nasty work. That is nasty. The only one I know out of all these people that got a good attorney, Tasha K. Tasha K. Baby, they are not playing. They are not playing with y'all. They are not playing with y'all. I told y'all. I said, y'all better stop playing with these people. These people are not playing with y'all. They don't have time for it. They're not playing. It says YouTuber Jay Nolan is claiming that he has the alleged paperwork in smear campaign RICO. RICO with tons of media pages named. What are your thoughts? Some of you do not have, and I'm going to keep saying it, you do not have the attorneys that Tasha K got. Y'all don't have that. Y'all don't have that. Let me turn this up so y'all can hear it.
But more so because they were sought out personally by this guy, Nathan Pearl. They allege. Okay? Petitioner's investigation to date has identified more than 100 participants in the defamatory conspiracy, all of whom reposted and or otherwise amplified the defamatory statements. Upon information and belief, the co-conspirators' postings were done at the direction or request of and or in concert with Purtle and or Williams. Further participants are likely to be identified. So here we go to another document, okay? The plaintiff, CTS Research, sues the defendant, Zachary Storm Williams, for conspiring with others to launch and execute a coordinated smear campaign to harm the reputation of CTS, seemingly as well as others, by spreading false and defamatory information about them. Okay?
Y'all can go see the rest over there at Jay Nolan's page. I told y'all last year, I said, hey guys, do not do the bidding of celebrities. I knew this was coming. I knew this was coming. Y'all thought I was just out here just saying stuff. I don't need to say stuff because it sounds good. I knew this was coming. Y'all was out here doing all types of wild stuff, baby. You better have a name because if you don't have a name, you're going down for it. You're going down for it. You better have a name and you better have the, because why would you want to lose your platform? Hundreds of people. Jay-Z Williams. He over there talking to congressional leaders. What are y'all doing? Are y'all talking to congressional leaders? Because it's given y'all not doing that. It's given a lot of these people are Team Nicki Minaj. It's given y'all about to face Child, y'all about to face the Pied Piper. Some of y'all can't even deal with a cease and desist, and you think you can deal with Rock Nation? All right. It's one thing to say he's a sellout. It's another thing to be out here doing misinformation. I told y'all, y'all gotta learn about that. And that's why I told y'all, I said, I'm not spreading nobody's lies. Point me to the receipt. Because I want them to see I have a receipt. I have the proof. I'm reading it from somewhere. I'm reading it from somewhere. Okay? He gonna lose his license. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Yes. Yes. It's about to get nasty. It's about to get nasty. We're not talking about Stephon Diggs. We're talking about what's current today. Stephon Diggs was a month ago. I keep telling y'all want to play these games because y'all want to be in somebody's back pocket. And I told y'all, I said, Nicki Minaj, let's get into Nicki. No, we're going to get into Raven Simone. We're going to say Nicki Minaj last. So they're out here doing a reboot of the Cheetah Girls. And it's giving whitewash. I'm so tired of these creators remaking things that were already a hit and successful. I don't see Raven Simone. I don't see the girl from 3LW, the two girls from the 3LW, Keely, and what's the name over there? And I don't see that other one. Why are y'all doing a reboot and y'all don't have these ladies involved? This is why we look at y'all like y'all stupid. I don't want to see a reboot of the Cheetah Girls. It needs to be something else. Puma Cats. Okay? It needs to be something else. Paw Patrol. Why are y'all doing a remake of the Cheetah Girls? The Cheetah Girls was something significant to me. I remember watching that when I was in school. I thought it was amazing. I love seeing Raven Simone over there. We are sisters. Yeah. This is back when Disney used to host like a child night. That's why there's no difference between adult content and child content because the children used to have their own thing. We used to get movies on Friday nights, right, from Disney. We would get stuff. You would have your whole Friday night would be filled with stuff. You would have Nickelodeon, you would have Disney, and then maybe some cartoon movie came out. Maybe some cartoon movie came out. You would get a good one. That's how I learned about apartheid, the color of love, or something like that. Yeah. And then a goosebumps. My mom would pop that popcorn, then she'll go get ready with her homegirls because the babysitter will come over and the babysitter she'll be like, yeah, girl, they in there watching their Disney Channel, watching their thing, and we would be up singing and dancing. You could be this one from the Cheetah Girls. Okay. We are sisters together forever. Jamming. Why y'all doing a remake to a classic? Y'all always want to destroy a classic, trying to whitewash it down. It's not going to have the same effect. And I'm starting to see y'all do this with a lot of the Black content creators. I don't like that. I don't like that because where's Raven Simone? Where are the girls? Where are the girls? Ooh, where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Run the checkup. Run the checkup. And run the checkup. Thank you, Queen Tossa. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, baby. We got the content creators in here tonight. Yes, the Puma Cats. The Puma Cats. I used to love the Cheetah Girls. I love them. Like, why are they remaking the Cheetah Girls? Who asked for this? And then the Cheetah Girls are damn near white. They look like white girls. We like the Cheetah Girls because they was all different. I remember when the Cheetah Girls went on tour. I was not allowed to go. Listen, Mama Babe wasn't playing that. She was just like, you want to see B2K and the Cheetah Girls? Absolutely not. She said it was too grown. All I was gonna do was sing in the chat. I was ready to show off my dance moves, show I've been practicing, show the girls I could be a part of the Cheetah Girls. Remember when Raven Simone, she got too big for the Cheetah Girls. She was just like, look, I forgot what she was doing. She started doing more movies, and she couldn't do the Cheetah Girls, and even that was cool because the girl they replaced Raven Simone with fit the aesthetic. Now they all think they're want it. I just want to know who's in the board meeting saying, yes, this is it. Do y'all agree or disagree? Let me know. Sound off. Let's get into let me start off by saying this. Let's do it like this.
Wait this shit the fuck up. Go ahead. Should I wait this shit the fuck up? I've been with her for how long? Should I wait this shit? I've been with her for how long?
Can we really talk about the Barbz having an issue with trim? Because, no, let me ask. Because if I'm going to have to fight in the comments afterwards, I need to make sure I'm safe. Put a 3 in the chat if y'all want me to be honest. Put a 4 in the chat, Bree. Pump the brakes. Put a 3 in the chat if y'all want me to wake it up. Put a 4 in the chat if y'all want me to pump the brakes. Put a 3 in the chat if y'all want me to be honest. Put a 4 in the chat if y'all want me to pump the brakes. Because I got to make sure, like, if they jump me, y'all going to help me? If they jump me, y'all going to help me? Because I need to know. I need to know. I need to know.
That's the truth. You felt that's disrespect to Rashida?
Yeah.
I don't care.
I see y'all.
Because that's how I'm going to be. I just need to know. I just need to know. I just need to know. Bleach Fully Mimi said 3. I see some 3s. I see a lot of 3s up in here. I hope they have DJ Academics. Oh, baby, he was one of the first. He was one of the first. Tyler said no. Tyler said no. Gracie said 3. I'm trying to see. Don't lie to y'all. Magic T3 said don't lie to y'all. Ooh, wake it up. Wake it the fuck up. Okay? See, y'all want, we got you, Brie. Okay, so when they come swinging at me and pulling my hair, I just want y'all to know I'm gonna be in there like on baddies. I'm gonna be swinging with my chest. Hey, Snip Guy. Hey, Bill. What's going on? We got the content creators in here tonight. Okay. I'm gonna be like Tasiki said, put your shoulders into it. Put your shoulders into it. All right, so I think our issue with trim. Cause let's preview the song, shall we? Fair use. I want to preview the song because this was the same issue y'all had with Aaliyah J, the beautiful makeup artist, Instagram girly, original it girl. I'm starting to see a trend. I'm starting to see a trend. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Because I want y'all to hear it. Turn your sound up. Y'all ready? Hold on. Here we go.
Got niggas obsessed with my whole body. He said he wanna buy me a new body, even though he fell in love with my old body. I can't be for these, but just ain't nobody. So I need a nigga that only got low bodies. If you catch me in public and wanna chip me, just make sure that you get in my full body. Wow. Nobody.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Barbz. Trim is 19 years old. If she was able to copy Nicki Minaj down to the emotes, that is Nicki Minaj's problem. I think y'all are more upset that Miss Coconut Water was able to copy, emulate Nicki Minaj as a 19-year-old Atlanta girly to get herself ahead. She can actually rap. Oh, and this song gonna be this song. Yeah. If you think the girls ain't gonna be like, he said he in love with my body, he wanna buy me a new body. I said, but you was in love with the old body. These hoes getting on my nerves. Who they think they are? Nobody. Baby, the Barbz should only be mad at themselves. Because Nicki Minaj had an opportunity to crown somebody as the princess and stand in love, whether they signed to her or not. Her problem is she wanted to take advantage. Now she's getting treated how she treated little Kim. Don't get mad when karma comes back with an authentic Black girl who grew up on your music and is doing it better than you. You cannot get mad at that because right now I told you, I said, Nicki Minaj, if you don't have a song, you don't have an album, you don't have something that's going to promote fun in a time where we're in a recession. People are fighting globally, economically. Things are happening. They're not even giving us real gas. They're poisoning the food. They're making it to the point where if you literally have sex and you want to take birth control, you could be, girl, are you okay? The police are snatching up Black people and hanging them for trees. You don't have no music out, but your fan base over here mad talking about a Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion is successful. Megan Thee Stallion is successful. Y'all do this all the time. Y'all let these gay, white influencers hiding behind Nicki Minaj PFPs drag Black women. That's what's wrong with the Barbz fan base. That's why nobody can get behind it. You cannot get mad. She followed your entire pink print to be successful. That's the price you pay as an influencer, an icon. But your fan base is filled with haters. Y'all be like, I'm so tired of the pussy rap. Whole time, Nicki Minaj talks about her pussy all the time. All the time. The only song she wasn't talking about her pussy is the gospel one in Moment for Life. She don't even like the pink print. She don't even like, that's not the pink print. Let me look at it, because it's the one I like. What is it? We about to lose the control. Ring the alarm. What album is that? Let me go to that. Nicki Minaj albums. It's the second album. What was that one? Was that the pink print? Albums. Albums. Nicki Minaj is out here sitting down with white podcasters. And y'all mad. No, I don't want to hear about Cardi B. I said albums, ho. Albums. Yeah, the pink print. I was right. She hates every song over there. She hates every song over there. I love the pink print. She hates it. She hates it. And the Barbz prove, once again, they're mad because their fave is out here sitting down with white content creators promoting Christianity and conservatism and everything else under the sun that aligns with MAGA instead of just simply releasing music. How come y'all are mad at this 19-year-old? It just shows me that Nicki Minaj needs to prove, if she wants to, that she's not fazed by this. Rum and Reloaded is the one she didn't like? Damn. Is that what Ring the Alarm? I love that one too. Now here comes the unhinged Barbz. Talking about the girl can't rap. She can't rap. Baby, that nobody is about to take over. Who can't rap? How is Megan successful when everything she owns is someone else's name? We can say the same about Nicki Minaj. How is Megan not successful? How is Megan not successful? Why would the Barbz be mad when the girl raps mediocre at best? Please stop. No, y'all are mad. They had Trim trending. Trim released the song, the snippet, because it's about to be featured. And guess who was the first person to talk about it? A Barb stan. See, the problem, this is why Nicki Minaj don't like y'all. See, now I'm really about to wake it up.
This shit the fuck up.
Go ahead.
Wake Should I wake this shit the fuck up?
I've been with her for how
Should I
long?
wake this shit?
I've been with her for how long?
Not only is the toxic Barbs, because the adults who've been telling Nicki like, hey, stick to the music, let your personal stuff be whatever it is. Y'all are literally dragging a 19-year-old behind a 40-something-year-old woman who does not want to rap. Who does not want to rap? I say it speaks more to the culture of the Barbs if a Black girl can come through and emulate bar for bar what Nicki Minaj did and become successful. Is it really that hard? If all she had to do was slap on a colorful wig, which I said Nicki Minaj should have came out with a wig line, I said that 2 years ago. I said that 2 years ago. I said, Nicki, don't be a fool. But she felt like she was above it. She felt like she was above it. So since she's above it, somebody else came through and made it better. Made it better. That's why y'all get mad when y'all see the other black girls wearing the pink hair. Because she didn't know how to trademark something. So now you have somebody who rapped in a voice that's not hers. She toned it down. She became animated. And here came a 19-year-old doing it at a younger age than she did it, because when Nicki came on the scene, she was 25. Trim is 19. Still a teenager. She's not even 20. She just turned 19. Y'all are mad because y'all know, like we know, when this song drops on Friday, it's going to be everywhere. And it's nobody's fault but Nicki Minaj. If Nicki still wanted to reign as the queen of hip hop, she would be doing musical things. She would be out here doing things that align with her brand. Being MAGA does not align with her brand. And that's why y'all really mad, because y'all see the writing on the wall. What y'all see is a woman who don't want to do it no more, who's not into the music. She can't even do it in PR. And y'all were dragging, y'all, the Barbz. Y'all had that girl trending. You know how I know y'all had her trending? Because she said, wow, my post really went up. She should use y'all all the way to the bank. Yes, she should. When she said who her favorite rappers were, and she said Nicki Minaj, why are y'all upset? Why are y'all upset? Because y'all are hateful people. I thought Nicki said you bitches is my sons. So you don't want her to have no sons? Unless Nicki said she has sons? Jealousy. Jealousy. If Trims can't rap, Nicki Minaj can't rap. Argue with your mammy. Because it's given bar for bar doing the same thing. If Trims can't rap, neither can Nicki. Because that's what y'all let us say to make yourself sound good. Y'all said that same thing about Doechii. Y'all said that same thing about Doja Cat. Y'all said that same thing about JT. Y'all said the same thing about Akbar V. Y'all said the same thing about Bia. Y'all said that same thing about Ice Spice, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, all these people. So all these girls can't rap, but all of a sudden, Nicki's the only one who's rapping. Okay. And this is why Nicki don't get the homage that she do. Because of the Barbz. Because look at the Barbz. Nicki Trims can't rap. Barb. Only the Barbs are saying that. Trims can't rap. She talking about her pussy. Excuse me. I could have sworn Nicki talks about her. Oh, okay. She just talks about the Lord and loving her man. She never said how wet her coochie is and all this other stuff. She don't do pussy rap. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. I can always tell the Barbs are delusional. And she just gets started. I just think they mad. Y'all are mad. Her raps are mediocre. Please stop. If the raps are mediocre, then Nicki Minaj is mediocre because she said she was a fan of Nicki Minaj. Does that make sense? Y'all see how y'all shit on the girls? They damned if they do, damned if they don't. Damned if they do, damned if they don't. Mind you, she's 19. I don't see the Barbs out here promoting Tierra Whack. She released the whole album. I didn't see y'all mention it. I didn't see y'all talk about it. But y'all are such hip hop purists. Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought so. She supports Donald Trump. They don't care that she supports Donald Trump. They support her too. Barbie Dangerous, Nicki Minaj album. Just delusional. Just delusional. 19 and mediocre. We can tell you're a Barb. We can tell you're a Barb because that's all y'all say. That's all y'all say. That's why y'all in the lawsuits now. That's why I said Trim exposed the Barbs. She exposed how delusional the Barbs are. She exposed why Nicki Minaj is still stagnant. She exposed why Nicki can't come out with nothing. Y'all saying this is mediocre. Y'all better pray Nicki don't drop no album talking about no ill na na, because if she do, she ready to be talking about the Lord, being a humanitarian, what's going on in Trinidad with no gas. She better talk about these black boys being arrested erroneously. I better not hear nothing about that ill na na, that PUSSY, how good it's sticky icky, none of that. I better not hear a thing because the Barbs have set the standard. They have shown there are such haters of female rappers who have shown Nicki love. The girls don't even want to be, I care about Nicki Minaj anymore because of the Barbs. The Barbs deter the up and comings. The Barbs do that. You're welcome. And it's crazy because Nicki Minaj don't even care about y'all black asses. She only care about the white ones. That's why she be gonna sit down with the white podcasters. What black content creator has she sat down with today? I'll wait. I'll wait because I could have sworn it was all white. Spicy white. Nobody black. We didn't see Impressives. We didn't see DJ Academics. We didn't see Joe Biden. We didn't see Tasha K. We didn't see Armand Wiggins. She did not sit down with y'all. We did not see Milagro Grams. Nobody black. She went and sat on a white people's podcast. And that's why y'all really upset. But it's okay. Because what do I know? What do I know? I'm not being called to be in lawsuits. I'm not getting litigated for spreading misinformation. I'm spreading the stuff that's actually happening. I don't let my emotions take over. We hate pussy rap. It's crazy because she did the whole pussy rap thing. Icon Little Kim studied her. That's why she paid the tribute and the homage. That's why she had the legs cocked open so we could see the print. That's why she showed that ass. Last time I checked, none of the videos was standing in the choir. None of them. Super Freaky Girl was just 3 years ago. 3 years ago. Titties out, ass out. I loved it. But y'all want to talk about mediocre. Okay. So he won a FREAK. It's so deep and enlightening. Please, y'all will say anything. Y'all will say anything. Hey, AT2, everybody's in here tonight. We still haven't seen her sit down with any of the black content creators. And she's not gonna do it. She's not gonna do it. She sat down with black content creators, her last album. No, she did not. Who was the black content creator? Say them right now. Say them right now. Say them right now. Say them right now. She was outside with pasties on, and y'all upset this girl. Mind you, Trent don't even be exposed on her stuff like that. Maybe because she's so petite. I don't know. But she do be in the emotes. She do be in the emotes. Kai Sanat, I forgot about him. Child, here's the only one. Kai Sanat and Funny Marco, men. Who did she sit down with this year? Black. She sat down with no women, but she's a girl's girl. She paid y'all dust. She didn't sit down with nobody who was writing for her. Now she been waiting for them to get impressive. Y'all are crazy. She ain't sat down with none of the Barbs. None of them. None of them. None of them. It's unfortunate because I thought she was gonna do it. She didn't sit down with no women. She didn't sit down with the Barbz. They be doing all this. I got the real scoop. We ain't get no interview. Pays them dust. Pays them dust. She went and sat down with white anti-LGBTQ Christian conservatives. That's what she did. You can't get mad at me because none of those people aligned with hip hop culture. She sat down with Erica Kirk. She sat down with Stephen Miller's wife. And she sat down with that white man. And she was outside holding hands with Alex. He a whole married man at FIFA. She paying y'all dust. She's paying y'all dust. She paying y'all dust so much. She's telling y'all to stay up because y'all getting sued right now. What did she say? Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. I don't have to see how I'm not digging in the trash for this. I didn't dig in the trash for this, baby. This was here. This is on the internet. So unfortunate. Where is it at? Because I could not believe it. I said, y'all, I know you lying. I know you lying. I know you lying. Why can't I hear it?
Using TikTok as a to the Barbs who during this time have been so instrumental in using their platforms, whether whether you're using X or whether you've been using TikTok as a way to support me, support our fan base in general. God bless you. I'm praying for you guys every single day. I know it's not easy. I know that it takes pretty strong people, pretty solid characters to do what you guys do. I do not ever take it for granted, and I never will. And maybe I don't say it every single day, but I hope you guys know that that's how I do feel every single day. I love you very, very much, and I appreciate you. And I'm going to have lots of fun things to chat to you about. In the meantime, just stay your happy selves. I love seeing you happy and smiling. Not to be, you don't have to be fraudulently happy. Some people pretend that, everything is perfect. And that's not what I mean. I just mean sometimes, no matter what's happening, you can remind yourself that gratitude, just the tiniest bit of gratitude, can lift you up out of anything, any negative feeling you may be going through at that time. And that gratitude, it'll carry you on to the next day, and then the next day you'll find yourself feeling a lot better. But it's just gratitude every day for the smallest things. Okay, my darlings, do not lose your gratitude in this world. Do not lose your humility in this world. Okay? Let things go. And the more you let things go, the more you float up to the sky, up to to the frequency that you actually belong to be in. Because I know how sweet you guys are. And that's the frequency that you should be on. The frequency where it's just, fun times and learning, growing, and doing, the self-searching of getting better, you know? But yeah, letting things go, moving on, and appreciating all of the little things so that when we get back together again, we're going to have all of our laughs.
Child, she don't give a damn about y'all. Desiree Perez then put y'all in a RICO lawsuit and y'all mad at me. That's how I got delusional. She said have gratitude. Y'all can't eat off no gratitude. Hey, Gracie, like the video. They hate it. Y'all mad at a 19-year-old who's in her emotes, upset, a teenager. Nicki Minaj tell y'all to have gratitude. She won't even sit down with y'all. She paying y'all that she didn't even cam up for that. She's like, here, damn. And that's how y'all take it because y'all love crumbs. Y'all love being breadcrumbed. Okay? She pays the Barbz dust, but she was just on Spaces with the Barbz. She pays y'all dust. She pays y'all dust. Because y'all are breadcrumbs. Y'all love being breadcrumbs. Y'all can't tell me I don't know hoes who don't like a little bit. That's all she gotta do is breadcrumb y'all so y'all can keep going out here defending her. But she won't sit down with y'all. Y'all talk about Kai Cenat. Kai Cenat already has a successful, established brand. Was Kai Cenat out here playing the album 24/7? No. What about Joe Budden? No. Funny Marco. Why did she even go over there? Funny Marco did nothing for her. She did something for them. And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, but y'all don't want to hear it because y'all are pick-me's. I know a pick-me bitch when I see one. I'm telling y'all, I know a pick-me bitch when I see one. The Barbs are pick-me's. That's why y'all over there with this male-centered woman. Y'all are being sued. Y'all are being sued. Top dollar. Sued. She's talking about she love y'all, she love y'all, she love y'all, but she won't sit down with y'all. Did Armand get an exclusive interview? Face to face? No. Tasha K? No. Impressive? No. Milagro Grams? No. She treats y'all like the help and go sit with them white folks because she values them more. That's why the top Barb accounts are the white ones. Pedro used to get you hoes in line. You could never come over here talking to me about anything when Pedro was telling y'all what y'all could and couldn't do. Please. Please. But y'all want to be upset with me. That's why when she started going after certain content creators and firing Barbz, I said, child, they don't even know how to get in line because they are out here trending, but yet they said she can't rap. I can't sell. I can't sell. Hey, Fitty Melanin, what's going on? But y'all, I'm about to get up out of here because we don't want to go over an hour. Y'all just proved my point. 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 I keep telling y'all, I'm not a stan. I'm not a stan of nobody. I stand the base. I'm a stan of nobody. Show me a black woman she's sitting down with. Show me a black man she's sitting down with. Don't tell me about no Kai Cenat. Kai Cenat was already Kai Cenat. Joe Budden was already Joe Budden. She already did an interview with Joe Budden the year before. Talking about some Vogue magazine. She was not getting into the pieces. Funny Marco, she was over there playing because she wanted to be in the spotlight. But it, you know what? Like I can't talk to people who like being breadcrumbs. You know, I can't talk to people who like being breadcrumbs. I can't talk to people who can't see the forest from the trees. And on that note, what are your thoughts, babes? Comments down below. I gotta go. Bye, hoes.
You said take a village to raise a child, but what if the village is retarded? What you think it's going to produce?